students, one thing you must have observed here, that all these aspects are concerned with the human element in an industry, right? It is not the mechanical side of the organization. So staffing is an inherent part of human resource management, as it is the practice of finding, evaluating, and establishing a working relationship with people for a definite purpose. So here it becomes very important that staffing is both a function like planning, organizing, directing, and controlling, but it is a distinct functional area also of management, like marketing management, financial management, right? So that is why this particular term, staffing, can be used as a function of management, and then there is a separate branch of the management like marketing management. So there is a personal management, right? So later on people start using another word for this personal management, and it becomes the human resource management. So what is human resource management? It's a specialized area which requires, you can say, expertise of many people. The number of human resource specialists and size of the department gives an indication of the size of the business also. So in a large company you will find that there would be very specialist people, for each function of this department. So we can say that HRM is the art of procuring, developing, and maintaining competent workforce to achieve the goals of an organization in an effective and efficient manner. Then later on, people start using another term for this, is human resource management, or you can say recent trend is that the same function which we used to call it earlier as staffing, then later on we started calling it personal management, then human resource management, and now we call it human resource development. As the organization grow in size, a separate department called the human resource development is formed with a specialist to manage the people. So if it is a small organization, the function of staffing is the responsibility of all the managers, and managers perform all duties related to employees' salary, welfare, working conditions, etc. As the organization grow, you can see it here, that then human resource management, and then finally nowadays we call it human resource development. To make you more aware about this human resource aspect, whether it is human resource management or the human resource development, I would request you to see this video clipping.
Part of a business's strategic plans for success. An HR manager has a wide variety of responsibilities. A key part of human resource management is to develop and maintain a workforce that is both productive and happy. This may also mean training new staff and even working with current staff to help them achieve career growth, which in turn helps the company meet its goals. An HR manager will also be involved in planning for a company's future and adding to the company's competitive advantage. Reward systems are also the responsibility of a human resources department, including employee compensation, incentives, and benefit packages. And, of course, an HR manager has to be able to effectively address conflicts that may arise between coworkers. In addition to these tasks, the responsibilities of human resources also include worker protection, health and safety of employees, enforcing employee rights, and developing the organizational culture. This course will guide you through developing the individual, group, and cultural skills required to help an organization be a desirable place to work.
After seeing this video clipping, now you must have realized that this is very important aspect for any organization. So now let us talk about the importance of staffing. Basically, the staffing function must be performed efficiently by all the organizations. So if the right kind of people means the employees are not available, it will lead to wastage of materials, time, effort, and energy also. So what will happen? Then you will have lower productivity in the organization, poor quality of the products in the organization. So the organization will not be able to sell its products, you can say, profitably. So it becomes essential that right kind of people must be available in right number at the right time. I'm repeating this. It is essential that right kind of people must be available in right number at the right time. So they should be given adequate training so that wastage is minimum. They must also be induced to, you can say, uh, to show the higher productivity and the quality of the product also. And how can you do it? By offering them the proper incentive. See, there is no doubt about it that the human resources are the foundation of any business. The right people can help you take your business to the top, and the wrong people can even break your business, right? So, staffing is most fundamental and critical drive of organizational performance. You must agree with this. So, the staffing function has assumed greater importance these days. You know why? Because of these three reasons. A, now we have, rapid advancement of technology. Uh, like in these days after this lockdown, you must have realized the importance of the technology. So this has made it very important. Then the second one is that the size of the organization is growing. So this increasing size of the organization also accept the importance of staffing function. Third thing is that the human behavior, it's very complicated. You don't know that who will um, behave in which situation how. No, so a lot of human psychology is involved. So human behavior is very very unpredictable. But we all know that the human resources are the most important asset of any organization, and the ability of any organization to achieve that goal of the organization purely depends upon the quality of the people who are in the organization. Correct. So proper staffing if done in the organization, then you will have the following benefits in the organization. And the benefits, how it has been written in your book, it has been written in the statement form. But you know that when you are writing in an examination, you should always follow the pattern which we have done earlier. First you will write the heading, and then you will write the detail. So the first importance of staffing is that it helps in obtaining competent personnel. Right now I am on here in the screen showing you just the keyword only, but you have to write it in detail. So listen my this lecture very carefully and have a pen paper in your hand. Pause the video, and whatever I am saying to explain these points, please do write it in your notebook. See, the function of management staffing helps in identifying the requirement of workforce to fill in the positions in the organizational structure. Correct? And select the right people for the right job. So this will ensure that the people with adequate competencies are employed. For example, you are working in a say corporate and you are the manager. So in your own department, if you find that there is a shortage of the employees, so now it is your responsibility to fill that positions. So you will work to find out those adequate people who can be appointed at those posts which are vacant in your department. Correct. So we can say that the proper staffing helps in discovering and obtaining the competent personnel for various jobs. Correct. The second point says that it helps in higher performance. So what you should write in it, by deploying right people on the right job, this will certainly help your business to use physical resources in the most optimum manner, correct? And that will lead to higher productivity, that will lead to better efficiency, that will have, in that way you will have improved performance also. Uh, so to get best result in a particular subject, so the teacher who is very proficient in that subject would be the right people to be appointed in that department to teach that particular subject. You agree with me? Same way I have taken the example in the previous point, that in your department there are some vacancies which are lying vacant and you need to fill it up. So suppose these vacancies are of, say, clerk. So you need to appoint such type of person who is good in typing, who is good in working on computer. He can type the letter easily, can take out the printout and can give you. And so if you are putting such type of people in your organization, so by putting the right person on the right job, what you will get? You will get better performance, higher performance. Correct. Third point is that it helps in continuous survival and growth of the organization. Now, what can you write in this heading? Proper training and employees development programs update managers with the changes in business environment. So the succession planning for managers ensures that there is a continuous survival and growth of the enterprise. Now let us take an example. I will take here the example of the teachers with, who is, suppose the school principal has identified in a department that there is a shortage of the teacher, and they have to work towards finding out the adequate teacher, right? So to get best result, the teachers with proficiency in that particular subject is the right person to be appointed in that particular department, correct? Now suppose whenever there is a change in the syllabus or marking of the papers, the CBSE board holds workshop for teachers so that they are aware of the changes and are able to incorporate the same in their teaching plans also, right? So that actually ensures the continuous survival and growth in the organization. Same way, now take the example of a corporate. In your department, suppose something had changed, some technology had changed, the machine which was working there efficiently earlier, now it is not working properly. So now you need to provide the training to them, your employees, and that only will ensure the continuous survival and growth of the enterprise, right? Now the fourth point says that optimum utilization of the human resource can be ensured with the help of staffing. Now let us understand that how. See, in a staffing function, what we do, we identify the workforce requirement, correct? And then we plans the appointment of those people accordingly. So this will ensures that there are adequate people, staff, personnel available to avoid all such type of the underutilization or disruption of work due to understaffing. So overutilization or over staffing or understaffing, both can be ensured through the staffing process. See, the staffing process, the function of a staffing ensures that there is adequate people available in the organization always. There should be not too many people, means the overstaffing that also should not be there, and then the understaffing also should not be there. So we have to have the optimum utilization of the human resource, or this way we can ensure that there is a optimum utilization in the organization of the human resource. See, the adequate number of teachers in each department, like the school example, that will ensure that each class has an assigned teacher. Same way, take the example of the corporate. Suppose you need 5 clerks. So all these 5 positions should be filled. If you have 6, it is not good. If you have 4, then also it is not good. So you should have optimum utilization of the human resources. And how it is ensured? With the help of staffing, this is being ensured. And then the last importance for staffing is that it helps in improving the job satisfaction and morale of the employees. See, staffing provides a lot of opportunities for growth through internal promotion, appreciation, rewards, honor, etc. And the contribution through this, and how staffing does all these things. They do it through their continuous appraisal. They keep on maintaining a record of the performance of the employees, and on that basis they keeps the workforce satisfied, and naturally then the morale also of the employees would be high. Now again, I will come back to the school example. See, at the end of the academic year, when the schools may plan appraisal for each teachers, to give like the teacher of the year award, right? Or the teacher who have given good result, that person can be appreciated, can be given some award, some honor. So this brings naturally, the satisfaction for the teacher who worked hard, and also motivate others also to work harder. You may also observe that your school principal was a teacher earlier. Now she has been promoted, and at this position now, her hard work has been appreciated in this way. Uh, we have so many people in our school. Earlier they were a teacher, and then they have been promoted. Like we have the example of even one person was appointed as a peon, but later on, seeing his interest, he become an assistant in our computer lab. So correct, in the same way, in the corporate world also we can have this type of award and honor for the employees, like employee of the year, employee of the week, employee of the month, and this kind of award can be given, and this will definitely improve their morale, as well as it will make them a satisfied employees. So in this way, we can conclude it like, with this discussion on staffing, we must have realized that human resources are the principal assets of any organization. So for the success and growth of any organization, it is must that position in the organizational structure are filled at the right time with the right number and the right kind of people. Okay, now I'm giving you four challenges today. Okay, so these challenges are in the form of question. So you have to be attentive, listen it. I am not writing it. So the first question is that you have to explain the meaning of right people in the right position. What does it mean, right people at the right position? Correct. Second challenge, tell me that why it is important that an organization or the enterprise must be optimally staffed. Optimal means there should be optimum number of people. Why it is important? Second. Third is that you have to give me two examples of motivating people and keeping their morale high. How we can do so. And the fourth and the last one is that how does training helps in continuous survival and growth of any organization, right? So these are the four challenges which I am throwing on you, and I would be giving you the Google form in which you can write these four one by one with your name, class, roll number. Okay, thank you.